CDU responds to a need which is perhaps not immediately evident in today's society. Superficially, we believe that we live in an age where information is plentiful, it's at the touch of your mouse or touch of your fingertips. We've probably never had a time when there is so much information available. We have probably also never lived at a time when the criteria for judging and evaluating that information has been so limited. CDU offers a secure guide to Catholic teaching. It opens doors, it helps people grow in their faith, it explains that faith in a way that is clear, that is sound, that is done professionally. And for me, as the chief shepherd of a diocese over which the sun never sets, it is extremely important to be able to point to a vehicle that is authentic and authoritative. And CDU really responds to that need and to that concern that I have as a shepherd. CDU has been very important to the Archdiocese for Military Services, primarily because my faithful aren't in a given geographic location. They cover the globe, literally. And to try and respond to their needs, both in furthering their education and also in preparing catechists, I need a vehicle that is not bound to a specific place. And so CDU, with its online education, that has been a response that CDU has been able to give.
Brooklyn, to me, is a very exciting place because every person in Brooklyn has a particular story to tell. There are so many benefits that CDU offers for the people here in the diocese. Among those would be the ability for people to take courses, seminars, any time of the day, evening, night, the flexibility in scheduling not only their time, but the courses or the seminars that they wish to take, the abundance of offerings that CDU offers, and also the friendliness and helpfulness of the staff at Catholic Distance University.
At CDU, I felt welcome. I felt persons were interested in what I was doing there and wanted to see me succeed. It has allowed me to really look at the Eucharist in a very different way, not just going to church, but really living the Eucharist each day in my life.
Pope Francis, in The Joy of the Gospel, reminds us that we have to be on fire for the Lord, that we have to encounter Christ every day by being energetic examples of good Christian witnesses, that we need to learn about our faith, but we also come to know Jesus and love Jesus in a very special way each and every day if we're mindful of what we're called to do, and that is to share all that we were given in our baptism with all those we meet.
Pope Francis and his concept of the new evangelization, I think, has opened many doors for people in the military and really for people everywhere in his bringing the church closer to people. There's a line in the document from Aparecida, which is the document of the Fifth Conference of the Latin American Bishops, at which the then Cardinal Bergoglio had a very important role. And that message says that to know Jesus Christ is the most important thing that can happen to anyone. And to be able to share that gift is the most precious gift that we can give. And I think Pope Francis takes that message very much to heart, and he's continually finding ways to open doors so that the people of our time can appreciate that treasure which is Jesus Christ and do so in such a way that they want to share it with others.
The bishop has a phrase in almost everything that he writes, and that is to put out into the deep. And when we began to think about revising the Catechist Formation Program here in Brooklyn and Queens a few years ago, one of the things we wanted to remember was that it should be centered around the themes of the new evangelization. And certainly in the new evangelization, we are reminded that we have to search for different and varied ways to learn about our faith, to become more actively involved in our faith. And certainly the opportunities that we have with Catholic Distance University provides all of us here in the diocesan offices, as well as in the parishes and schools and academies of the diocese, an opportunity really to seek out new and exciting ways. We put out into the deep every day to try to find Jesus in our own lives, encounter him, and certainly then share that love that we have for Jesus with other people.